when someone else is feeling excited, I tend to get excited too. Strongly agree. You got to be the hype, you know? I feel like you get excited for people.
I do. Yeah, I would agree with that because, like, well, if you go,
It could
well,
be,
again,
it
all
could
this
be
shit is contextual.
manipulation.
I hate this like general stuff because then they go, well, see, it proves the point. No, it doesn't. It's also about context. So if I go to
I'm trying.
if I go to no, if I go to a like a concert or something and everybody's excited, then yeah, I'm gonna get excited, right? But I'll tell you when I don't get excited is when people want me to. That's what bugs me about like this motivational speaking guys. Is like it's just a fucking pep rally, and all you're doing is you're getting like worked up because they're psyching you up for what? I don't know, but if there's a point to it, then I'll get excited. But if it's just like, hey guys, let's all get excited. Let's go jump in the ball pit in kindergarten. It's like,
That's
no,
how I
that's
talk.
no. But
Narcissistic.
can I be like sort can I be like halfway agree?
We have to be on the same terms.
Yeah.
So I guess I could, because of what you said, go to agree. Maybe not strongly agree, enthusiastically.
I would say
Yeah.
fairly agree. More than whatever neutral
It's
is.
strongly.
Just two chicks gossiping. Yeah.
Who said that?
I don't know. What do you want us to say? What would you like us to say? Go ahead and, you know what? Ask questions. I'll be happy to. You don't even have to do a super chat. I'll put them up here because I'm
Yeah.
running the board today. This is awesome.
Okay, so I have tender, concerned feelings for people less fortunate than me. Strongly agree. You're strongly agree.
I do. Yeah.
You did.
I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Hey, two females drinking monsters. Yeah.
They don't sponsor us. Cover the logo. I sometimes find it difficult to see things from the other person's point of view. Strongly disagree.
Yeah.
I can always see it from the other person.
I try to. In fact, in all of my writing, whenever I'm doing a post or I'm writing a book or whatever, and hell, even when I'm just making like a strong statement or an assertion when I'm doing a podcast, I'm always thinking, okay, how is this going to be misinterpreted? How are these people going to come at me? People always give me this shit, and you guys are giving me shit in the chat right now. Oh, he just likes to hear his own voice. No, I'm trying to be comprehensive because if I don't
do this on purpose, I do the test because I know you'll say, well, it's contextual, and you'll give both reasons.
Well, no, that one I do agree with because I constantly catch myself, even when I don't need to.
Right.
Because I know that if I don't explain myself, some smart ass is going to go, hey, man, in that 30-second clip where you said that women can't love men. Jesus Christ. You know, and so if it's a 30-second clip and I can't like go check out the whole video, ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
So then what happens is I get into this situation where people say, well, sum it up, man, spit it out, man. Just tell me what your point is so I can go and move on to the next video kind of thing. And if I do that, you'll come back and say, I got Rollo. He didn't think of this. Like, no, I did. You just wanted it in 30 seconds. And now we have a full-on hour conversation about how I did actually cover what you were thinking.
Yeah.
And instead of just it being the summed up in 30 seconds, it's now we have a 2-hour conversation because you didn't understand what I meant in the 30-second.
Well, that's why I liked all your work. Anytime I had a moment where I was like, oh, he didn't cover this, I'd Google just a keyword, rational male. I'm like, what the hell?
Do your homework.
Yeah, he just had a new blog post come out.
Casting couch. The casting couch. We actually have a couch over here. There's a couch over here. Nikki's on it right now.
Okay. I find that I am in tune with other people's moods. I interpreted this like, can you read a room? Sometimes I can.
Oh, funny you should say that. That is actually a chapter in my 5th book, Learning to Read. And
well, wait. What chapter? Learning to read.
Give me my backpack, Nikki.
I love how that's the chapter that doesn't come to my mind. My favorite chapter is chapter 9.
Chapter 9.
Oh wait, no, chapter 9 in book 4.
What was that one? Why is
that the chick crack? But it was like the mystique of women, the goddess era, something like that, where you talk about buy my book.
No, it's right here.
That's my favorite book. Have you signed any of mine? No, I don't think I've ever asked you.
I'll give you this one. Where's Learning to Read? It's in the mechanics. Yeah, Learning to Read. It's the second one in here. Second one down in here. So I won't read it to you, but it's the summation is just basically like, have you ever been to like a carnival and you see those guys who will like guess your weight within a first, like a tolerance?
I would be so
or
good
your
at
age, or like what you do for a living, or like
that's what I
those
do.
are cold reads.
Yeah,
right?
Bartending.
And in the old days, that was also a skill that pickup artists sort of used, was just to like assess
Yeah.
a woman and then sort of like presume certain things about them. And 80% of the time you're right.
I
And
think
then
I'm right most of
and
the
even if you
time.
were wrong, that became a conversation starter.
Oh, yeah. So it
So
worked either
yeah.
way.
So learning to read, it's also what psychics do, like
Yeah, yeah,
psychic
yeah.
mediums do. And so the guy the carnival guy who does that, he sees so many people go by that he goes, okay, that chick's running about 36,
That's
36.
literally what I do with bartending. I'm like, "Vodka soda, splash of cran."
And I naturally do that. Well, I learned that skill over the course of having worked in the alcohol, liquor,
See,
wine, and
yeah.
spirits, and working in casino promotions,
Yeah.
because I'm the only one sober there.
Really? I
And I
get drunk
watch
at work all the
and I
time.
watch I watch people. No, I mean, I watch interactions between people, and I can
Yeah.
sort of make I probably would be pretty good at that at the carnival job if I had to
Yeah.
do that.
No, somebody
I'm prepared. I have job experience
yeah.
for guessing your age.
Somebody
Mhm,
in my comment section,
mhm,
I think it was Thomas, Tamas, who's a subscriber of yours too, and they were saying you're like a frontline worker when you work in the bar industry
mhm,
to intersexual dynamics. I was like, that's so true.
mhm.
Okay, we're moving. Okay.
Alright.
If I'm sure I'm right about something, I don't waste much time listening to other people's arguments. This one I definitely am aware of
Mhm.
and I've changed it, but innately I always wanna be right.
Wait, I gotta answer this.
Yeah,
Damn, Rollo, is this how you make pussies wet? Yes. Just begin. Stay tuned.
precisely.
Precisely.
There's more context involved.
These are great. You guys are awesome, man. I never do shows at this time, so now
Are we
I got a
popping?
whole different thing here.
Subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at
We're
10K.
keeping her off the pole. Yes.
Keep me off OnlyFans
You
one
guys,
chat at a
I'll
time.
tell you what's funny. Hold on to that question for a second. You know what's interesting is like every time like you get a super chat, what do you say?
Thank you for the super chat. Keeping your girl off OnlyFans one chat at a time.
Right. And you
Yeah,
know why? You know why that's cool? Because you could very easily be making like
so
10
much.
times the amount of money you do, but she chooses not to do
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So that's one thing you cannot say.